a deal with HBO, and it was in their interest to help build my profile on an Eddie Hearn undercard. And that's what you have here. We are not signed with Eddie Hearn. We have our own thing going on, but it was in the best interest that we help go on Eddie Hearn card to help build my profile. That's all that is. Of course we want the AJ fight. You know, Eddie Hearn's been talking a lot that AJ's gonna come to Brooklyn, he's gonna do this and do that. I'm not gonna sit here and get on my knees and beg. That's not New Yorkers, we work hard, we earn our shot. If you're gonna bring New York, I would gladly bust his behind. If not, we have Chagayev in Germany, who has no TV, but he has a belt. Now we could probably make that happen when I resign with HBO, can we negotiate again, and bring Chagayev over here on a main event. Manuel Char. You know, that'd be a headliner, great New York. Me and him versus the German dude, and we can headline in New York. You know, that'd be my next best option if Eddie Hearn doesn't want to bring Anthony Joshua. I'm not gonna beg for it. I'm here. If you're gonna put his money where his mouth is, make it happen. If not, you're not gonna sell me a dream like you did Ortiz and Dylan White and all these other guys. I'm not gonna do that. Cool?
Good evening. Congratulations on your victory. My name is Yang, representing Wild Mindset. Coming into the fight, you was 304 pounds. Do you think going into fighting Joshua or Deontay Wilder, do you think you can come in at that weight and be effective?
Like I said before, my main thing is adjusting and seeing how camp goes. And my promise come 304 pounds? I don't think so, because I'm constantly training. Like I said, my main focus for this fight was bulking back up, getting my strength back and feeling comfortable with my weight. So we got up pretty high, pretty fast, and I had to bring it down gradually, not killing myself trying to make a weight. As you can see, my performance is a lot better at 304 than 280 something. So I said, I'm right back in the gym Monday, we hitting weights, you know what I mean? It's still your set. That's how we say in the gym, man. By Monday, I'm back on the weight training, you know what I mean? So we're gonna continue training, still keep my cardio, still do my kickboxing, my MMA, and just bring the weight down gradually and try to keep my strength, you know. I got time, so I'm gonna go back to the footage, look at it, see what I need to improve on. And to me, I think the main thing for me is footwork. I think once my feet keep moving and my head is moving, I beat every one of these guys. The minute I stand still, if you notice, a couple times he called me some good shots because I stood there and didn't pop my jab. Like I said before, I took 11 months off. I took 3 fights against good guys. You know, good guys. So the main thing is going back to the drawing board, look at the footage, and put some James Brown on and get cooking.
Any further questions?
What are you doing with the MMA training?
As you know, my background is Muay Thai kickboxing. There's a great martial arts school out in Florida where I'm looking to get a place out there, man. There's a lot of good MMA fighters out there. Henry Hoof, Hard Knocks 360, a lot of big guys out there in that gym. You know, Tyrone Spong, Rashad Evans, Andy Rumble Johnson, the Menace, Mr. Bermudez. You used to be the Black Zillions now. They have their own thing, the Hard Knocks 365, which is Henry Hoof. And even though it's hard to get boxing sparring, a lot of MMA guys bring it. They have this warrior mentality. Even though I'm a boxer, they bring it, you know. So it's a great camaraderie that I grew up around with martial arts and Muay Thai, where everybody try to help each other. And it's a different vibe, you know. New York, this weather in New York, we all know, suck. You know, so I had to get down to Florida, and that's why I want to be able to train all year round and go outside of it and just have fun, you know. So my next thing is actually opening a camp in Belize, you know, where I go back to my home country and just train in the sun and run on the beach and drink coconut water, you know. So that's no, I don't have no plans to fight MMA right now. Like I said, I'm number 1 contender after this fight for sure. So I think going to MMA would actually hurt my profile for me to go and do that sport. Now, when I'm world champion and I beat a couple guys up, we got a $100 million contract by Bellator UFC, then that makes sense, you know. But right now, it wouldn't make sense for me to go do MMA.
Right here.
Brother Jarrell, this is James Bell here from the Boxing Source.
What's good?
I'm good, man, I'm good. Just wanted to ask a question about your overall stamina for this particular fight. I mean, of course, it was mentioned before that you came in at 304.4 pounds, but how did you feel inside the ring there, like going into round 6, 7, and then over to round 12?
My stamina felt overall good. Like I said before, there was times where I feel like I clipped with some good shots, where I had to kind of, you know, adjust and reevaluate myself and just take a little time to see what I got in front of me. You know, it wasn't that I was exhausted, it was just that I didn't want to get clipped with kind of shots. I wanted to just kind of relax, get my breathing back, let's figure out exactly what I have in front of me. And that's what I did. I think between 6th, 7th, and 8th round, I kind of got hit with a couple shots, but then I kind of readjusted myself. You know, but my stamina felt good. Like I said, we sparring 12, 15 rounds in the gym with guys that's undefeated, you know what I mean? Like, all these guys have sparring partners, but they have 7, 8 losses. It's a lot different when you spar a guy that have losses, like guys undefeated, like Adam Kownacki, a #1 amateur in the country. These guys are trying to book my butt, but these are my boys, so I know when I'm doing something wrong, they're gonna tell me how to fix it. So like my stamina is good. And I said the main thing is being able to be tired and be able to think. You know, a lot of guys get tired and can't think. They start throwing wild shots like Beyonce Wilder or AJ who just sit there and then the referee stop a fight when he land 1 or 2 shots. Nah, we ain't doing that. Everything you see, every fight I've had so far the last year, I had to work to get these wins. The Gerald Washington fight. How was that fight a draw till I stopped him? Because he's an Al Heyman, got an Al Heyman card. I beat his behind every round, but it was a draw to the point I stopped him. Morris Watt, another tough guy. Beat his butt, stopped him in 9. So I had to work for everything I got so far, man. Cool.
Thanks, Joe.
Cheeseburger! Let's go!
I just want to acknowledge a couple of members of Team Jarrell, of Unit Austin, his publicist, and Michael McAleese, his manager.